listen, prices is going up. Inflation don't seem to be going nowhere, okay? It's still expensive out here. But our love for luxury handbags, it ain't going nowhere either. It ain't, especially with Louis Vuitton. So I want to share my entire vintage collection, because if you're looking to save a little coin, right, but you and Louis Vuitton still go hard together, then I got some ideas. Hey good people, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rakita. For those who are new here, where luxury has no limits, and let's be friends. In order to be friends, all you gotta do is hit the subscribe button and we friends. And friends help friends save money, right? But still enjoy the finer things in life. Okay? And not to mention, I have some vintage bags that I go hard for, okay? That I will stand 10 toes down for, okay? And I also think it's worth the money. Even if you want to get the bag and have the vaquetta replaced, or have the leather replaced, or take it to the Louis Vuitton spa, I still think they are worth the money. Most importantly, you gotta look down. You gotta look. But if you look well enough, or long enough, or have the patience, or in the right spots. Now listen, don't be going everywhere looking for these things, because scammers be scamming, okay? Get them from a reputable site that will allow you to return or allow you to get your money back if something go fugazi, okay? Now vintage is defined. Now if you ask me, I say old as hell. No, I just play. Vintage handbags or vintage items are described as at least 20 years, I think, right? I think I ain't lying. 20 years or older, right? So all these bags, now I have some old bags. I have like 15 years, 10 years, you know, stuff like that. But technically that's not considered vintage. I'm going to show you my entire vintage handbag collection, but it has to be at minimum 20 years old. Okay? Let's get into it. This is not a bag. This is, I know you said, girl, you said bags. Listen, this is not a bag. This is a Trousse. I think that's how you say it. If it's not, listen, I'm not French. Ain't nothing about me saying French. Okay? So, let's go with it. This is my trousseau. This was made, now the thing is probably ripped out. So, child, I don't know when this was made, but come on now. Come on, don't argue with me. You know this is at least 20 years old. Now, I use this. I do have newer cosmetic pouches or vanities. If I use them as bags, or I don't know. I use this one, okay? I got this, don't get me to lie. So, I'm going to say this. If I don't remember specifically, it is a 8 out of 10 bet that I got it from Fashion File. All of my pre-loved items I got from Fashion File, more than likely. This is why I say this with my whole chest. Fashion File is because I trust them, not because I know anybody at Fashion File. Okay, I don't know nobody, not so, near person at Fashion File. I've never worked with them. I've never had a sponsor. I've never had a sponsor on this channel. Okay, I say Fashion File because I have, on numerous occasions, took a bag or a SLG that I've got from Fashion File and had a little contact. I don't know what she was supposed to and not supposed to do. So I'm just saying I have a little contact. I have a little friend of mine, okay, and had it authenticated, not only from a third party, but also with Louis Vuitton in their repair section, and nothing have ever came back questionable. Is that fair to say? Yes. So I trust them because I never, pretty much bottom line is I trust them because I've never had a problem with them. And if that ever changed, You ain't got to worry about it because I'm telling everybody. I'm telling everybody. I'm telling my daddy. I'm telling my uncle. I'm telling my cousins. I'm telling Day Day and them. I'm telling everybody. If I ever have a problem with Fashion File and that changes, you trust me, you will know. Okay, so I say that to say I probably got it from Fashion File. Okay, I use this when I'm traveling. I use anytime I have to take skincare, makeup, I'm using this. Okay, so this is my vintage trousseau. Okay, I think I used to say Trousse, but I don't know which one is correct. Is it Trousse or trousseau? Okay, let me know in the comments. I have told y'all about this bag from day one. Okay, and yes, she is still that girl. This is the Louis Vuitton Saumur 35. I had to think about it because sometimes I always say 30, and I remember because I had the 30 and it was a good everyday size, but I wanted something for like to carry my laptop, work, stuff like that. So I remember I sold that and got the 35 before I had the leather replaced. Okay, so this is the 35. I love this bag. It's a good everyday bag, but it's also a good work bag. Okay, so it has 2 compartments on either side. Okay, now it is a buckle closure. For the most part, when I'm using it, I just leave it, let me show you, unbuckled like this. Okay, and then if I'm not going to be in it for a while, then I'll rebuckle it. But it has 2 sides. Okay, large slip pocket here, even larger one right there. And then the other side have a compartment that I usually keep like my phone, glasses, pens, things I want more organized, and then it's a pocket right there. And then the sides have buckles that can allow you to either expand it or cinch it in. I am pretty sure I have done a what fits, a review, all that. Okay, I will link it up here and below in the comments. But y'all have heard me say this is not only is this one of their best bags, it's discontinued, again vintage, but not only have this been one of their best bags that I feel that in my mind they have ever made, but also one of the best values for money, especially right now, because you can probably go on Fashion File, eBay. I know eBay got an authentication process because one of my best friends, Winnie, you know my girl Winnie BLV, she has gotten things off of Fashion File and had them authenticated. So I know you could probably find one for eBay. The Real, my other bestie Ed uses the Real a lot, and I'm pretty sure they have an authentication process and he loved them. So the customers, like, I'm saying, I can only vouch for Fashion File because that's the only pre-love site I've ever used. That's the only thing that I'm saying. But I know people that have, like, I know Winnie that has used eBay, and I know Ed that have used Real that don't have a problem. So my point is, you can go to pre-loved websites, reputable. Keyword, okay? Keyword, okay? Heavy on the reputable pre-love sites and find a Samur 30 or 35. Again, this is the 35 in good condition. Here's the thing. You have 2 options. You can find a Samur whose vachetta is okay. It's not going to be perfect. Remember, vintage. Okay? You can find one that vachetta is okay, that's usable as is, for probably $8, $9, definitely under $1,000. Now you can find one who canvas is in great condition, but the vachetta is jacked up. Jacked up. But you can find it for $400 to $500, $600. And then it's okay to find one with the vachetta jacked up if you're going to take it into Louis Vuitton and have it repaired, or the vachetta replaced, or all the leather replaced. That is what I did. I found a jacked up one and then sent it into my CA, and she had all the leather replaced. Okay, one of the best decisions I've ever made in my luxury handbag journey. Okay, love this bag. Okay, y'all have seen this little cutie before. I think back, so this is it's a cigarette case holder, okay, and Damier Ebene. I got this probably at least 7 years ago, right? Because I wanted something to keep my phone charger in. So this is the cord, and then the box, the little white part, is down here. Okay, I take this everywhere I go. If you watch any of my what's in my bags or what fits, you have seen this before. Okay, and then this, because obviously they don't make cigarette holders anymore, they're trying to promote a healthy society, honey. Okay, so this is vintage, but I use this for obviously this, and then there are times I have a, hold on, where is it? I don't know what it is. Where is it? I don't feel like digging for it, but I have a empreinte leather version that I keep my lip glosses in. So these cigarette case holders, even though they're vintage because they're old, they are so much more useful for just the cigarette holder. Okay, like I said, the canvas one I use for phone charger, the leather one I use for lip gloss. Okay, use pieces for more than what they are intended. You know, pro tip. Girl, you ain't nobody professional. I know, listen, I just like saying that. That sounded fancy, right? Pro tip? No? Okay. Alright, while we on SLGs, can y'all hear me? I said while we on SLGs, I got, is this it? Hold on. Nope, that's not it. Where's that? Nope, that's not it. Girl, why you didn't pull this out before you started? Nope, that's not. Girl, what's this? Oh, I forgot about that. Okay. This. Oh, here it is. My bad. I found it. Ooh. Oh! I don't know. I screamed like it hurt. Child, when I dropped my stuff and almost messed up my stuff, it do hurt my spirit. Okay, so this is my Zippy wallet in the multicolor. Okay, y'all already know, especially with the new found phrase that was happening in January, y'all know this was first launched in 2003. Yes. Do this have a date code? Oh, stop playing! I had the money. $4. Okay. This is a cheeseburger kids meal. Thank you. Put in my little pocket right there. Okay, thank you. I didn't even know that was in here. When the last time I used this? Hell, is there any other money in there? Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, I used this when I used my black multicolor. Did I put any more money in here, child? No. Okay, anyway. What was I looking for? Okay, anyway. So, I got sidetracked. I saw dollar bills, child. I saw dollar bills. Okay, so this is my multicolor, my vintage multicolor Zippy wallet. Okay, and I probably used this the last time I used her. Now, all right. Now the funny part is, I got the wallet before I got her. Yeah, I got the wallet around the same time I found, because, so when did I get that Alma in multicolor? I want to say 2019. Yep, I know, first fact. 2019, I went on a multicolor search for it craze, right? So I got the multicolor wallet, the Alma, and then I had got, during that craze, where is she? I had got the bandeau. I'm trying to look for it, child. Oh, here she is. That. So I found the bandeau, the Alma, and the Zippy wallet. I found them in the condition that I was okay with, and then the price that I was okay with within weeks of each other, right? So I thought I was satisfied. And then, I want to say in June of 2024, I had finally found a Speedy in black, because I already had the colorway in white, and then I wanted a Speedy, because Speedy is my favorite Louis Vuitton bag. So I wanted a Speedy in my favorite print of the favorite colorway of the multicolor, which is the black. So I wanted both colorways, but I wanted my favorite colorway in my favorite style bag. So it was harder to find a black multicolor in Speedy, which is why it took longer. Yeah, so this is a vintage. I was going to consider getting the Vachetta replaced on both, and I still might do that. But I remember I took a poll and I was like, it look alright, but you know, we'll see. But the black multicolor wallet back in 2019, I thought just having the black multicolor wallet was going to, you know, satisfy my thirst of having the black multicolor. But I was like, nope. And then I went looking for the Speedy. And then, like I said, the Speedy was a little bit harder to find in the condition that I was okay with. Say all that to say, these are my multicolor vintage Speedy. I got the Zippy wallet, the black multicolor Speedy, the white multicolor Alma, and then I have the Bandeau. And the Bandeau is also from the vintage collection. It's not from the 2025 version. Last but certainly not least is my oldest vintage girly, my birthday Speedy. This Speedy is 42 years old, okay? It took me forever and 2 days, okay? I've been looking for this bag ever since Jesus was here, okay? This bag because this is the thing. I wanted a bag I wanted a Speedy that was made in the same month and the same year that I was born. So it took forever. Now, same thing. I already knew I was going to have the Vachetta replaced. The only thing I cared about was the canvas being in perfect condition, because I knew they weren't going to do nothing with the Vachetta if the canvas was jacked up. Took me forever. Forever. Like, even Jesus was like, girl, stop looking for that egg. Like, I'm going to need you to settle. And I was like, no, Jesus. No. And he was like, okay my girl, okay my child, keep pushing. So I found her. Okay, it took me a long time. Had the Vachetta replaced. I love her. I mean, it's a classic Speedy. Honestly, I don't wear this bag very often because the way my patience is set up, child, sometimes I need all the time. I need the option of a crossbody. Okay, I need the option of a crossbody, and this is just a classic Speedy. I know some people because even if I'm having a little top handle moment with my outfit, I will put the crossbody strap in the bag, so when I'm out and about, if I need to make it hands-free, I can make it hands-free. With a classic Speedy, you can't. Now, I know people take the strap and they hook it on the D-ring. I don't do that. I don't do that. In my mind, okay, if a part of the hardware is not meant for a certain amount of tension or a certain amount of weight, I don't want to try my luck. Okay? And these D-rings aren't meant for tension or tension over the average weight of the bag or the weight of the handles. You know what I mean? Like, if it's not meant to be there, I don't want to put it there. Okay? I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's something I just made up in my mind. All I know is in there. And what about it? Okay, good people, that is it. That is my entire vintage Louis Vuitton collection. I was thinking, because do I have... Listen, Louis Vuitton is 80% of my, what do you call that? Collection. So, I don't think I have any other brand handbags. I mean, I do, but I know because I like they're not vintage. It's my point. So that is my entire Louis Vuitton vintage collection. Now, I know I did not go over the details of the bag or the SLG because I probably got 6, 7, 8, 9,000. That's an exaggeration. Listen, I got a couple of videos on each one of these bags. If I have not linked them in the card, I have definitely linked them in the description box. So you can go watch the reviews, what fits. And of course, if it's something, a detail that you need to know that I hadn't mentioned, let me know. Put it down in the comments, okay? That's what we do over here as friends. We talk to each other. Put it in the comments and I'll be more than happy to answer any questions. But of course, if you haven't already, go ahead, hit the subscribe button. Turn on the notifications so you don't miss a video from me. And then keep up with me. Follow me on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. Everywhere is at Rakita's Closet. And I will see you beautiful people in the next one. Okay, bye!